Hello there, and I've been waiting a while for this. It's the demo of the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm Ollie Johnson, with me as always are Sam and Ian. How you doing, guys?
Hello. And I just thought I'd like to point this out. Me and Ian have already played this demo, and we're not going to spoil any of it for you.
I'm going in completely blind. Oh,
yes,
no, that's the press start to buy it thing. Perhaps
Yeah, I fell for that one twice. I thought, it's not going to make me pre-order the thing before I play the bastard, is it?
Select the difficulty of the game. Classic. The play-controlled player will attack and defend automatically, allowing you to focus on executing commands. Normal.
Yeah, normal it. To be fair, the game does actually explain to you quite well how to do everything new.
Okay. Oh, the opening cutscene. It's going straight to
Can we take a moment to appreciate the music?
Of
yes.
course.
I should point out that I've pre-ordered the physical version of this, so I might get the soundtrack CD, and if I do, I'm going to treasure it like my own child.
Yeah.
You said that in front of your child.
Nicole, you're being compared to a CD. How does that make you feel?
You know, at
storybook. She doesn't care.
You know, my parents, they sometimes listen to Classic FM, and then one day, as they were listening to it, Aerith's theme came on.
Yeah, my mum listened to Final Fantasy VII music,
Yeah.
and she actually said that she hates the music for Final Fantasy VII because it makes her want to slit her own wrists.
It was Nibelheim, wasn't it?
No, it was actually the opening bit when you're in Sector 7.
Well, I was trying to say something nice.
Well, Aerith's theme is a brilliant composition.
Nicole, you are not ruining this moment for Ollie. Appreciate this. Also, appreciate the fact that they have mouths.
And
Yeah.
And according to Classic FM, Nobel has been held in high regard among like Mozart and Beethoven and the likes.
Yes.
Deservedly so.
Nobuo Uematsu is amazing with his music. Once he left, the music was never the same.
Some of it's been good, but it was never the same level.
It has, but the thing is that all of his music has always managed to, capture it's been able to capture the mood of the game it's in. 7 is meant to have some depressing music in places, like the whole slums, the aforementioned slums thing, because it's meant to be depressing that people live there. But the opening mission
they've changed the voice actor for Cloud. It's not Steve Burton anymore.
No. I think they just wanted a fresh start.
But Ollie, can we just appreciate how long we've wanted this? I mean, remember when we thought Crisis Core's ending was actually like a preview for a remake, and then they did that PS3 tech demo just to tease the fuck out of us?
Yeah.
Also, the fact that I can now see the Shinra soldiers' mouths, it makes the helmets make more sense. Also, I'm guessing you've both seen the trailer that you do the honeybee in thing in the full game.
Yeah.
And that this game apparently there's still the whole it will be sold in parts, but it's going to be it's going to be totally worth it.
Yeah.
Get down here, Merc.
Because I've seen a new character that's been in the trailers. I don't know who he is, but he seems to be a recurring boss. Old Barrett.
Halt! Who goes there? You're up.
Chapter 1. Destruction of the Mako reactor. At least Barrett's not run past this time.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
I don't think so.
Excuse me, a citizen that isn't left with a machine gun that clearly isn't a bad guy. Let us get this big guy with a sword. Run!
That is a... Cloud is now level 7. That is a great detail, because you leveled up to 7 after killing them in the original.
Yeah, also, look how the enemies turn into green light shows, and they're joining the live stream, quite literally.
Live stream or live stream?
Live stream.
Yeah, a bunch of dead enemies appear in the chat.
Dicks!
Yeah, this one at least makes sense though, doesn't it, Ollie? I know it's a small detail, but it explains how they got past them and you're left with everyone.
Yeah.
It definitely goes to show why they hired Cloud. Because to be fair, in the other one, you don't really see them doing anything.
Enough of this.
This at least makes it clear why they're not doing anything.
In this one, you at least care about them.
I will admit, the one thing I didn't like about the original was that they expected you to care about Avalanche but gave you very little time to actually experience them. And I like Jessie in this one.
Yeah.
She actually feels like a character. And let's face it, all Wedge got was a comment in Dirge of Cerberus.
You got this.
Where one of the people who's working with Vincent claims their little brother was a member of Avalanche, and I think it was Wedge.
Jack says he pre-ordered this game. Well...
Yes, I did see. Good for
You're
you.
coming with us.
And hopefully when we get to it, Vincent's backstory won't be a cop-out.
Dirge of Cerberus wasn't great, let's just be brutally honest.
I'm just talking about the original game when they went through that whole quick flashback thing.
Yes, that. Oh, what about Yuffie? She's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I love Yuffie.
Jack wants to know when this game comes out.
I think it comes out on the 10th of April. I know it comes out in April time because I've got like a time chart of when I go downtown again to get certain games. Because I've got My Hero Academia next week, then it's Persona 5 Royal at the end of the month, then Final Fantasy VII.
Spiders.
Spiders.
Oh yeah, speaking of spiders, you saw what was in Eric Rowan's cage.
He's got balls, this,
No, what was it?
what was his name again?
It's a toy spider, like a big robot, a robotic spider.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm glad to have him.
Yeah, there's a load of Wild Wild West jokes coming in, and I was suddenly thinking the Snare Beast.
When it's done, we're done.
The Hungarian Snare Beast.
Thanagarian Snare Beast.
I can't get over how
Yeah, he literally went up to Eric Rowan and said, I'm just wondering what's in the cage. And Eric Rowan says, you know, I've been waiting for months for someone to just politely ask me what's in the cage, so I'm going to show you. So he puts his hand in the cage and pulls out this big fake spider that's like moving around, clearly an animatronic toy thing, and he's like, what's the matter? And then puts it back in the cage. That's all it was. It was a toy spider. Yeah, Jack, that's literally what waiting's for. Yeah, Ollie, you need to go talk to Barrett. The top part of your radar thing.
Come on, nobody do something.
He doesn't trust you yet.
For money. They may not think you're a true.
That's how it was in the original game.
Not interested.
Yeah, this time you actually feel it. Because you've got to remember that, again, you're only on this job because Tifa kind of gave you that whole job. And and as far as they're concerned, you technically did work for Shinra.
And not only that, you only joined because you only want the money.
You better be worth
Yeah,
the
there
money,
is that.
every last year.
Whereas Barrett is more passionate about saving the planet.
Well, to be fair, you know his backstory, you'll know why. It better be worth the money, Mook. Every last gil. When I was playing this, Liz referred to Barrett as the shouty man.
I'm sorry, he was doing a really bad job at, like, being stealthy for this mission. Okay, yeah, sure, it might have been more of this kind of sideways frontal assault, but you don't go about yelling and advertising that you're there when you're in enemy territory. It's, like, really stupid.
Also, the fact his machine gun... I don't know if this will happen in your playthrough, but at one point when I had Barrett in my party and I defeated some enemies, he actually did start going na 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 na.
He did in my playthrough.
Oh, good. I thought it was one of those one-off things. Oh, he's using magic! He's a witch!
And he's killing a dog.
Except, okay, so we're going to be upset about, you know, the dog in Life is Strange 2 being killed, but not this.
Well, I wasn't going to bring that up. I'm just saying, yeah, you can kill that one, because that one's a fucking mutant.
Some time ago, in alternative reality where all four of us are seven evenly matched, which one of you would you use to, you think would win a fight?
That thing is a mutant. You can feel free to kill it.
Yeah, it's Shinra.
Yeah.
A bottle of ether.
Nothing to it.
I mean, the only problem I seem to have with the remake so far is that they introduced Sephiroth too early.
Well,
I told you not to tell me anything.
It doesn't happen here.
Oh, right.
It's in the trailers.
Oh, I see, yeah. Well, I suppose if they're blowing up the experience...
Yeah, but to be fair, Sephiroth in the original game isn't even mentioned until you get apart from a flashback from Cloud when he's a child, and the only other time he's mentioned in the present time is after the President Shinra gets killed.
Right. Well, in that situation,
Sephiroth
I would win.
Job's a job.
Yeah, it's the whole, Sephiroth is a thing now, and Shinra isn't the real problem, whereas in this one, it at least still explains the whole Cloud having the spaz outs.
Yeah, but the thing is, I kind of liked the way they did it in the original, because it created, like, build-up around this mysterious character.
So long.
And that
For me, it felt like they spent all that time building up the Shinra Corporation as the big villain, and then went, oh yeah, Shinra's not really a thing, and to be honest, they're not. The game does treat Shinra like they're kind of on the back burner for so long, so when they do anything, it's kind of more of a nuisance and kind of a time consumer than anything else. I mean, come on, when Sephiroth summons a meteor, their first response is, quick, let's execute someone. The gas chamber, which I hope they bring back the slapping minigame. I know it's just tapping circle over and over again to have Tifa slap a bitch. But I love it. Also, Golden Saucer has got to be fucking awesome.
I'm sure it will be. But it won't be in the first game, and I got in the wrong list.
And I hope they don't give... And I hope they don't give Kate Sif a Scottish accent. I mean, it doesn't work for him.
I know, it never made sense to me. It never made sense to me because because since he's controlled by Reeve, and Reeve doesn't have a Scottish accent, it means he chose it.
I'm gonna reveal that he has loved ones, he has more reason to live. Well, we're not fighting to the death, are we?
Apparently, in his sick fantasy, we are.
Well, I always knew that Jack and I were likely to fight to the death over some key ideological differences.
Also, Ollie, you're dying.
No, I'm not.
Your health is low.
I thought that was
Oh, you've got 10. you've got 10 potions.
Huh.
Oh yeah, if you keep just smash boxes and things.
Oh yeah, they went that way. Am I going the right way? Yep. Enemies,
Yep.
I must be.
Follow the trail of things that are still living.
Oh, that was satisfying. Oh, you've been dying ever since you suggested the idea of being mortal adversary.
Also, I checked Netflix. The first 3 parts of JoJo are up.
Cool. I'd catch up
Netflix
to
is
you quicker if you didn't keep leaving the enemies to me.
Yeah. Though Netflix has put the first 2 parts in season
Soldiers
1.
may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako's story?
But yes, it means that Netflix does have the part of the season with the whole Ura thing.
Cool.
Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed
I like
him?
how Barrett's Gatling gun
Or is he
actually
a
makes
loyal
more sense
little
now.
dog? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Then why did you hire him?
He was desperate.
Don't you worry. They can have the door open soon. Don't you worry.
Oh, Jesse.
Door open soon.
Now you actually have a face.
On Sunday, I went to see I told you about that pirate comedy band Jolly Boat that perform at Alcon occasionally. I cannot get over the fact that Biggs looks exactly like the lead guy.
And Barrett looks less like Mr. T.
And looks skinnier.
Don't fuck up!
It's over!
That's my line.
Ah, a variation of the battle theme.
He's alone! We can take it! Make it rain!
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
See ya. It's over. Nothing to it. Let's move.
Cut it out.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcode.
You will be alone in due course.
Maybe no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And
Careful in there. I got this.
They recently had like a voice actors panel with the actors in this.
Yeah.
They had like the voice actors for Jesse, Biggs, Barrett, and Tifa and Aerith.
How do you block again?
I think it's L1 or R1.
Yeah, I figured it would be.
looks like the elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that
Nicole.
Don't forget the boxes.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Tifa and I.
Stop pushing past me!
Oh. They actually included the materia slots.
Yeah.
Just put it in the little holes in the sword.
Yeah, that's a really nice touch.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life.
I'm just disappointed they didn't give him a German accent.
Assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
And that he isn't fat like in the original.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you
But
eat,
will he still
while
have the
you
horse
sit,
laugh?
It is sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is.
Jesus, this guy, Barrett or Rude?
Mako is the lifeblood of our
He's
world.
very good.
Him and Scarlet are going to be
green, like you and me
intolerable.
bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the plan crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really know that.
Damn straight I do.
Get help.
Say that again.
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Our lives are on the line now. You
They got
listening,
him,
man?
and they with you,
One
shots.
false move.
Well, so much for
You're
having
gonna
blood
shoot
to
a
go
camera?
fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach.
Let me drop some Wallace wisdom on your candy asses.
Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
Oh, they made Jessie so likable,
Yep.
where she had no personality at all in the original game.
Ally joined. Barrett Wallace.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. Now for the real show.
Come on.
Get your ass out of here. Do your job.
Oh, Lord, a command list.
Nicole, enough.
Is that it?
Look what we have here.
The laser security system. Great.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some.
Ah, laser
I'm
grid.
guessing you've done this kind
Oh,
of thing
careful with
before.
these.
Yeah. Figure out the timing.
These can be tricky little bastards.
When they cycle off.
They certainly can.
I'll go first. It's like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Hey!
Just keep those baby blues of yours
Definitely
on
playing
me.
the Son of God. Bono?
Nicole, Stop it.
You're doing good, soldier. And it's more of the same. Come on, then. You okay? Pretty easy, right? Pay more attention. Just relax. Nice job, Cloud.
Nicole.
What's she doing?
She's just sitting there yelling.
Well, she's not yelling, Sam. She's singing a song to her letter blocks. Because I got her a little like wooden puzzle with like alphabet blocks that fit into it to help her learn her alphabet. So she sat on the floor right next to Sam's chair, bouncing a wee bit as she like hums the tune to the blocks she's got in her hand.
We can take this hunk of junk.
That's cute.
Junk is a heavy weapons platform.
It's really
If we
cute.
rush in, we die.
Is that right?
We hit it with magic.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
what I
Give
think.
us an opening. Let's do this. Burn. Keep it together.
Ollie, listen up. I'm gonna put your listen up for the dog bar.
Will do.
Please.
Hey, it's not moving.
Let's pin it down. Give it all you got.
Bring it home.
I got this.
It just had to get back up.
So we knock it down again. No time to complain. No escape. Now's our chance. Go.
Don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this. What are you, 20-something?
First. Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
Hold on. Something's not right here. Oh, so Barrett has thunder.
Yeah, Barrett. Yeah, that caught me off guard the first time. Barrett has the thunder.
Why couldn't I get him to use it?
You press R2 to select when the ATB bars fall for him.
Yeah, I tried that. It didn't work.
Did he have? Okay, so did he have enough MP?
Gotta set the bomb at the bottom.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Get down there.
I always suspected Sam was.
God damn. I hate to take that popcorn here. Hurry it up. jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
Who do you think
I've been dreaming about this for years.
between Barrett and the Scotsman from Samurai
Leave
Jack?
the rest in more capable hands. Good luck. Oh, you're choosing me over the reactor? That's sweet. I'll wait my turn. Go blow her mind. Go on, shoo! Oh, you're choosing me over the reactor?
Oh my. It's gonna be really sad when she dies. It will actually make me feel something.
Well, there can't be the only one to make us feel anything.
See ya.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
So good. Take care of those wounds before you bleed out.
Now. Take the lead.
Need my help, do you?
Yeah, like insufficient ATV. Ah, I see.
See ya. Oh yeah, another one in the bag.
Gun arm versus gun leg.
Right down to the bottom.
Well, the Scotsman also has a big sword,
The pump would suck us
with which he is very good.
Or efficient. It's Baron o'clock, motherfuckers.
Also, dudes, oh, what's up?
Nothing.
Well, clearly something's up.
Not. She's got.
She's at that stage where she's trying to throw tantrums, but I think she hit her tooth on her water bottle because she's a bit of a silly goose.
Oh no.
So the last few days she's been just doing things and then randomly screaming because she thinks it'll get her attention or get us to do things for her.
Yeah, she's at that trying to figure out what tantrums work and what tantrums don't.
Yeah, we're going through the Roger stage.
Yeah.
Though thankfully she hasn't thrown things at us and then laughed about it, and we haven't had to smack her with a bat.
Can we just take in this environment?
I don't know, Ollie. Can we? Can we take in this environment? Yes,
I mean,
there's.
If you were to tell me just so far from what's been happening that everyone on the development team grew up playing Final Fantasy VII, I'd believe you.
Ollie's done.
Yeah.
It's just a demo. Once Ollie's got to the Guard Scorpion, once he's beaten it, he has to set a timer,
Let's see if
and
Little
then the
Stamp
timer's
really
like 20
can bite
minutes.
the hand that feeds.
Or 30, depending on how risque he feels like
Do
being.
the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was.
Yeah.
I'm
He
just
has
here
a
for the
claymore
paycheck.
sword with magic runes, a short shield
Didn't do the damn
grenades,
job.
and he's used his bagpipes as a weapon. Ah, yes.
I was watching some old Animaniacs with Liz the other day.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
Animaniacs.
We're starting to love Slappy the Squirrel.
One of
Remember
my
when she got
favourite
dementia?
jokes.
Remember when she got dementia?
Oh yeah, from watching very
What
bad
about-
television.
What's wrong?
One of my favourite jokes in the Animaniacs is one guy goes to them, "Give me the bird," and Yaka goes, "We'd love to, but the fox
What about the
censors
timer?
won't allow it."
You're calm, Murphy.
Let's be daring and say 20.
Pretty cocky, ain't
I did 20 minutes.
I did 30.
Of course you did. You want to play it safe.
Yeah.
You also know for a fact you'd have to help Jesse up at some point.
Of course.
What in the hell?
Yeah, because who else is going to pick her up? Biggs?
Yeah, I mean, this demo made me care about her, so yeah, of course I'm gonna like, rescue
Yeah,
her.
she has personality in this, who knew?
Yeah.
Amazing what a remake can do. This might actually join Resident Evil 2 and 1 as one of the best video game remakes. Oh, Jim's just done a video.
Oh, has he?
Final Fantasy VII Remake demo, Jesse's got the habit. It seems we're not the only fans of Jesse at this point.
Keep it up.
Well. Looks like we got a mutual feeling.
Pretty quick. Bring it in.
Yeah, Jim's notes. Yeah.
Get off. Don't just stand there. Help me out, damn it.
He's putting in appropriate music and replaying the "He's Got Balls," and then he's got a picture of Jessie. He goes, "She thirsty as fuck."
Why are you fans of someone who's going to die long before the game is over? Because in this they gave her a personality, and we love her personality. And it's going to make us feel something when she dies, which didn't happen in the original game.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames.
It didn't work. So now, if we don't change it up soon,
Let's do this. What are you doing? Bounce right off.
nice try, dumbass.
There.
Okay.
Attack it from the rear.
Aye, soldier boy. Show me what you got.
What's the problem, Molly?
What do we do about that barrier exploding itself?
Now.
I think it wears down, or you can use magic on it.
Just shoot.
It won't do as much, but it will go down. If you attack it head on, it's just going to knock you back.
Not looking good.
Yeah.
Hey, you really
Yeah,
gonna
fine.
make me deal with this on my own? Got some fight left in you.
Of all the times. Damn it. Need to heal up.
Oh, Matt Hardy's confirmed to AEW.
Nice.
Nice.
Another barrier?
I'm just trying to feel him properly.
Wait, you're saying you know how to heal?
Yes. It was rather obvious.
But that's impossible. The game's not supposed to tell you anything. Like, that would mean that your deaths are your own fault.
Hang back.
The developers really put a lot of love and care into this.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's evident.
Yeah, the reactor actually feels like a reactor.
He's not paying you enough anyway. Scorpion Sentinel. Fire!
Scorpion, yeah, I think he's upset that you didn't put him on a lighter.
I need to do something about these wounds.
Nicole, really? Yeah, talking in your mouth is very good, very rude though, Nicole, please don't.
You know, if that thing didn't have a tail, I could swear that I could have sworn that it's a Thanagarian snare beast.
I was waiting for that. Does this mean that Cloud is technically Superman, but he doesn't have any of his powers? Where's his polar bear?
Well, guarding the fortress.
Barrett, shoot it down! Shoot it down!
Well, John Peters said he didn't want Superman to fly.
And that is dumb.
And he doesn't want him to wear that red and blue costume.
He needs to wear a pink tutu! Shit.
Watch the tail.
Todd
You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Todd Bronson, and honestly, I really like what they did with the characters.
Don't get hit.
Especially Barrett.
Take cover behind that debris.
Yes, I agree.
Ollie, get behind! Ollie, quick! Get behind us, some debris! Don't rush towards it, you idiots!
Hide behind the debris. Oh, too late.
Yeah. No, Ollie now gets to use his limit break. Oh wait, no he doesn't, he's dead.
Get in there and do some damage.
Phoenix down.
Right, how do you use the limit break again? Alright, you do not...
Go to your command, I think you go to your command menu.
Oh, he gets cross-slash right away.
Yep.
Not good.
So
Then you're going to
Braver
definitely need to
has...
heal after this.
So Braver has been demoted to regular attack.
Gotta heal up when I have.
Ollie, give yourself another potion.
I won't deal with that.
You got this.
Hang back. Gotta heal up. Take the lead.
All right. Watch it learn.
Wonder if Cure does more.
Give them hell.
Taking over. Need to do something about these wounds. Don't overdo it.
Yes, my turn.
Come on.
Bring in the heat.
Heads up! Tail laser!
I see it.
Then take cover already! Let's do this.
Quick, behind! Quick, Ollie, behind the debris! Hide!
Strike now, before it fires again.
You know, Ollie, your ATV bar is kind of full.
Need a light. Not good. Patch yourself up. Okay.
Try Soldier Bolt. Barrett has the lightning spell in this version. Cloud doesn't know Soldier Bolt.
Take cover.
No, Cloud does have other moves that Ollie hasn't used yet, like that weird charging move he does that I used and it staggered him quite well.
Oh, the focus thrust.
Yeah, the focus thrust works really well for me.
Now, go.
Significantly increases. It significantly increases the stagger.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Sorry, I probably should have said that earlier, but I thought I'd let you figure things out.
It's on you.
Shit, Cloud's almost dead.
Do you know if this game is co-op? I heard rumours of a co-op element.
Gotta memorize the attack pattern. It's readying that laser. Don't try to run for it.
You need the Merc.
Now, go. Let's do this.
Okay. Staggered.
Going all out.
Now just pummel the fuck out of him.
Get ready.
I don't think it liked that, Ollie.
Oh, hell! What's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quickly.
Oh yeah, now you can attack its legs.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Merc.
Oh wait, Ollie, you've got a limit break.
Gotta be careful. Gotta time our attacks just right. Hold out until you spot an opening.
Attack its legs.
You're out of luck.
Yep.
Down. Rain hell on it.
They gotta tell me twice.
It's almost dead, Ollie.
Need to do something about these wounds.
Hey Ollie, you know your ATB bar's full, maybe a focus thrust will help.
No holding back. Try this. There goes another. Now's our chance to do some real damage. Brace yourself, bro. You're done.
You've got one more. Yeah.
Right, Ollie, now you've got to escape. Oh, Ollie, you did it.
I found that more difficult than I was expecting to, but
Shit, the bomb!
Yeah, but to be fair, if you'd known about the focus thrust at the beginning, it might have helped a bit.
yeah. I was approaching it like a hack and slash and just going to town.
Which is a stupid way to go
You
about
hear
it.
that? Damn thing
Well,
shows you
don't
how
present
it's
the
done.
game as a hack and slash
Come on,
then.
we've got to move.
Wedge should be covering our way out. Go, go, go!
Well, regardless, it's over now. You did what some other people couldn't do. Congratulations, here's your cheesecake.
Give me a break. That's that. Calling fire.
Security breach.
It's over.
Run, Ollie, run! You only got 20 minutes to get out.
It's a very big reactor.
Jesse! Jesse! Oh, foreshadowing.
You okay?
Save her, she's thirsty.
Okay, help a girl out, would you? My hero.
Save that person we know.
We'll link
like.
up over there. Look
Yeah,
after
this is
Jesse.
going to make playing the original really fucking weird.
I've only got one more trophy to get for the
Come this
original,
way.
and it's the Barrett date at the Gold
This
Saucer
route should
thing.
lead us straight to
Oh yeah, notice how the clock just stops for the cutscene. The bomb is polite.
And we appreciate its courtesy.
Oh yeah, I really appreciate the courtesy of that bomb. Oh, sorry. Finish your conversation. I'll just stop the clock for you, okay?
It's okay, I'll wait.
I'll have a cup of tea while while you're at it. You look parched. It is the single most considerate bomb I've ever seen.
Really, I'm gonna make a phone call. Would you mind waiting 20 minutes until I get back? Well, I could pause the clock.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
Oh, look at this character development.
Wonderful.
Emotions.
Emotions. Oh, no, I pressed the wrong.
No, Lolly, don't go back down into the reactor. There's nothing but death for you down there.
I've got you covered. Find us a way out of here.
But then,
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Shit, red Maltesers on a stick.
X, soldier boy.
Soldier boy.
We don't have time for this shit.
Run, Jesse.
Cool it.
Run to the
5
other
seconds.
characters you haven't really had much time with.
Well, I'm sure we'll get to know him.
I will say in the trailer, Red 13 looks amazing.
It's not the most considerate bomb, the bomb.
The thing is, you can't play as him in this version,
No.
but I'm sure you can in the next game.
Well, remember, magic his ass when you can.
Barrett doesn't seem to be gaining much ATB.
No Enough.
Sure there is.
Oh, now get out of there. No, not into the chain.
Oh, a chest.
Yeah, shut up, Peck. You know what? The bomb's being generous. I've got the method to, sip on the train back.
Here we go.
Yeah, it makes you act like a drunken idiot from every bad Irish novel.
Or the homeless guy that sits on the bus and pisses himself.
If you've seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
I haven't, but sounded fun.
Never in doubt.
That stuff, that film shows you what ether really does. Oh no, it's these niggas.
You don't look so good. Take care of those wounds before you bleed out.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Shock troopers.
Deal with that.
Hey, did you see me in action?
Must have missed it.
I'm such a bitch in this version.
No, Ollie, you came this way.
I was just following the waypoint. Right, I don't know where I'm going. No, that's wrong.
You were going the right way when you came up the stairs.
Okay. I see. Yep, I gotcha.
You're on your
Looks
own.
your sense of direction is still as bad as ever.
Get ready.
More shock troopers.
Burn. Give up. Enough. You're done.
God, they are whooping Ollie's ass, and Barrett's just sitting there doing nothing.
That's that. Let's go. It's over. That's that. Time to burn.
Ain't got nothing on me.
That ×3 speed hack would come in about handy about now. You know, for something with so much security, why isn't there been someone to disable the bomb? That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Sir.
That's why.
So why are they doing that?
Not really sure.
To blame Avalanche.
Come on.
Yeah, probably to make Avalanche look worse than he actually is.
I guess that's the brass part.
Doors open. We don't have a lot of time here. Pick up the pace, people.
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay, that was pretty cool. Alright, come on.
Cloud just smiled. It's weird. No, it's not really. I don't get why voiced iterations of Cloud were so emo. because he wasn't. Job well done, guys. Oh, this is the end of the demo, and they're just showing us a highlight reel of what's to come.
Yeah.
Yes. And of course they've got to show you him at least once. I don't have the money that I should be spending right now, but I would definitely pre-order this game. Alright, so that was that. Guys, your thoughts? I know you've already done it, but let's talk about this first.
Okay, I liked this demo.
Yes. It's very,
And it's the perfect bit of the demo, perfect part of the game to really do, because they're showing just how different the reactor is, because really, the reactor in the PS1 version, very simple. I think it gives you enough chance to learn the new mechanics. It doesn't give you too many of the characters to experiment with, but gives you enough to show, yeah, this is going to be different.
Yeah. It's a bit like 15 in a way, but slightly more polished. Is the combat?
Yeah, they've also made They've also made Avalanche done a much better job of Avalanche.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's looking good so far, and it's the main game. We'll see how it goes.
Yes. So it says reminds him of KOTOR. Okay, I haven't played that to understand the comparison, so I'm gonna have to get to that at some point. But yeah, I think it is a very good approximation of what a modern Final Fantasy VII would look like.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of care in the design.
Oh yeah, it's like it's taken some of the things that were introduced in Final Fantasy 13 and 15 and, you know, in 13's case, actually made them fucking work, like the staggering system.
Yeah.
And had better characters.
Well, that's not difficult. 13's characters were awful.
Yeah.
So it looks like Square Enix isn't as petrified of money as we thought they were.
It's amazing to think we're starting to move into an age where apparently listening to people actually results in something.
This demo represents a work in progress and may differ from the final product. Wouldn't it be funny if the final product was just I don't know,
Imagine the final product was actually just Final Fantasy 13 HD. It isn't reflective of the final product, because it's not the final product. The final product is this one thing that none of you asked for. Co-produced by Ian Flynn and Ken Penders. Where lightning's been replaced with an echidna.
Damn Trockners.
Hey, we'll have none of that language here.
Well, no, if it was a Penders thing, there would be way too many echidnas, but then he'd have to change their name slightly, like he's doing with his current project. And if it was done by Ian Flynn, there'd be melodrama with no story. Because Flynn doesn't know how to write a story, he just knows how to create drama. Also, for some reason, he'd make Barrett a rapist for no reason. He did it to Shadow. And Knuckles. Even though it's completely against their character. He's the Vince Russo of comics.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like this. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. Although I've heard that this part of the game, that the main game will mainly be focusing mainly on Midgar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's going to
maybe
be
we'll
a
do
series
a bit. So maybe we won't. Maybe we won't do the whole. It's possible we won't even do a whole straight from the Sector 1 thing right to Sector 5 like the original. We might actually do some stuff in between.
Yeah.
Though I'm looking forward to the Honey Bee Inn thing.
Yeah.
It's like the Playboy Mansion, but with what? With bees instead of bunnies.
Yeah.
So they've blown
and they
up
seem to be completely okay with cross-dressing.
They've blown up the pre-world map segment of Final Fantasy VII to a full game, is what I've heard.
Well, if that's the case, and because I know it sounds weird, because we're looking at it in the way of, well, Final Fantasy VII itself was a full game. Yes, it was. But I think selling it in parts could work, provided, as you say, they make it worth it.
Yeah. Does that mean they're going to add in like the deleted scenes?
Possibly.
Well, all I know is that if Aerith doesn't punch over that ailing man and say, "This man are sick," they will officially have ruined the game.
Or at least have a sign in the corner that has a warning that has a charge written that says, "This man are sick."
Yeah.
Because then we can make the joke that the child is illiterate, so it makes sense, but it's a nod to the previous game. Well, I'm just thinking of a way they can make it work in this modern day.
Yeah. I mean, I would have been happy with a straight-up graphical upgrade remaster like we got with the Spyro games, which I need to finish streaming at some point. It looks like we're getting a full-on reimagining, which,
This game might come in 3 parts, so we might actually get a trilogy.
They said they don't actually know how many parts it's going to take. So they're going to keep making them until it's done, presumably.
As long as we don't have a different game for every town that we do.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay money for Final Fantasy Rocket Town.
I would think
Final
that
Fantasy VII Wu-Tai.
If part 1 is Midgar, and they're blowing it up... Because Midgar takes a fair few hours of gameplay to get through, anyway.
Provided you're not rushing it, because you really only get to see the Sector 1 reactor, Sector 7, the Sector 5 reactor...
There has been news that Red 13 will be in the game, but he won't be controllable. And, well, he only comes in right at the end of Midgar, so maybe that's why.
Well, he's actually in the Shinra building, like, maybe an hour before you leave Midgar.
Yeah. He comes in
because
for one of the last
literally
fights.
Well, he's there. Red 13 joins your party when you rescue Aerith.
Yes.
And he joins you for that one battle, but then you get locked up. Then when you wake up is the bit where Sephiroth, kills everybody. Except for Jenova kills everybody in the building disguised as Sephiroth. And Rufus turns up and then they all escape. Yeah. And that's when they begin the whole, right, we've got to leave Midgar and go to Sephiroth.
Yeah.
So it might just actually play all the way maybe to the Shinra building.
Yeah. Well, it says Red 13 will be in it, so it will probably play to the motorbike chase and the fight with the big robot at the end, and then sort of end on a cliffhanger. But because, well, they might end something to have the ending be a bit more satisfying. But where do you think part 2 would go up to? Because
I think part 2 would probably go past the part, probably go up to or past the part with Aerith's death. and Cloud's depart. Maybe even end on Cloud's departure. Because once Cloud gets back in the party, really all you do after that is get a little bit of the huge materia, deal with the City of the Ancients, deal with the weapons attacking the Shinra building, and destroy Shinra, then going off to the North Crater.
Good girl. You laughing at the kitty cat?
Yeah. I don't think Part 2 would go up to Aerith's death if this is the pacing they're going with.
It's possible we might get an entire load of games out of this. Maybe even more than a trilogy, depending on how they want to go about it. Although I feel like a lot of the exploration will be, if it ends at certain points, it'd be kind of like buying the original Final Fantasy and then only getting one disc every so often.
Yeah. I mean, I think we all just collectively sort of assumed it would be one game per disc, even though there was never any point where they said that. I think we would have to go at least to Rocket Town in Part 2. And I mean at least.
Well, you could stretch that out.
Perhaps even to the Temple of the Ancients. But if you're going to go to the Temple of the Ancients, you might as well go up to Aerith's death.
Yeah, because then otherwise you're starting the game with pursuing Aerith and then Aerith dying towards the beginning. Well, to be honest, we can speculate all we want, but we'll see how it goes, because if they're really only going to do Midgar, then the game might feel a bit more linear.
Yeah.
But I think it can work. I don't think there'll be as much exploration as you could have in the originals.
Yeah.
So we might be sacrificing some of that to get just to focus on the story.
Yeah.
It might even be that.
Also, you've also got to think there's loads of the rest of Final Fantasy VII's compilation, like the Crisis Core stuff, and even the Dirge of Cerberus stuff. So
yeah,
bits might be added here and there. Oh yeah. Oh god, we might even get full carryover DLC, carryover stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to go now because it's looking like Nicole's hungry, so I'm gonna have to make dinner.
I'm gonna go too. Well, thanks for joining me for this streaming of the reaction. It's a good demo.
No problem.
Right.
Okay.
Well, guys, we will see you next time.